Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is Dee, and today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is the Six of Bows in Abundance. And we just saw this card drop off. All right, and it's coming at a time after the Guardian had shown up, for those fears. So, what the message has been all day as I've been thinking about it is, we need to overcome our fears when it comes to manifestation around abundance, whether that's in a relationship, creative project, materialism, stability, security, however you want to look at it. All right. Here we've got the opportunity to reap the benefits and take on the rewards of, the blessings that have befallen upon us. But our fear is holding us back. Our fear of moving forward. Okay. And, with this guardian energy, okay, the devil energy, that's what it is. It's blocking your path. If you continue to let that block your thought process and saying I'm not good enough, and having negative messages, and it's like, well, Dee, I've been trying this for 2 weeks, and it's hard and it's not easy. When you get yourself into that mindset of I can't or a lack of, all right, you really take away the spirit and the manifestation of what this abundance has. Okay. But if you can go ahead and turn that guardian away, you can get back to having all the abundance you want in a relationship, okay, with your significant other, with your kids, to manifest some stability, to manifest that security, because you do have a great foundation. We've seen that. It's not cracked, okay? And it's just these two cards that are here in the middle, this Blasted Oak and the Seven of Arrows, insecurity, that has kind of got you flustered, right? And I get it, okay? The Page of Bows, Stones, and the Queen of Stones are still down here. And what can you learn from this situation is what the Lynx is asking. And the Queen is asking, where do you need to preserve some stuff? So, look within, all right, and say to yourself, okay, why am I so afraid to move forward? What is the fear that's stopping me from moving forward in this relationship or in this career path or in this manifestation? Okay. For most people, it's the success. If I take on this plan and, let's just say it's a workout program, let's just say, it's yoga. Okay. If I'm going to spend $20 a session to do this yoga thing, what are the advantages if I sign up for a membership? Okay. Maybe the membership's $80. Okay. So now you have an unlimited amount of sessions you can go to in a month for $80. Break that down by 4 weeks, that's $20 a week versus $20 a day, right? So you're using your asset allocation correctly by signing up for a membership because it gives you more opportunities to do it. But as soon as you find yourself not doing that anymore, all right, cut the membership because they're just going to keep charging you, okay? But at the same time, you're enjoying it, you're having a good time. It's just making that next step. It's making that commitment, okay, that the Guardian is saying, ha, 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 I got you exactly where I want you, okay? And, when you can step back from that and say, you know what, you don't have me because I've got patience. I've got patience to let my seeds fall where they are to grow. So that way I have a harvest later on in life. And, and once you get that abundance and you start going to that class, that yoga class, all right? And you go maybe once a week, maybe then it's twice a week. Then it's 3 times a week. Then you're going 4 times a week, okay? Now you've got 7, 9, 10 classes out of 30 days, okay? Maybe next month you sign up and you say, you know what, this is worth it. I'm starting to see some results, right? That's when you're looking back at that Guardian saying, F you, dude. I'm moving forward. The challenge that you set in front of me I just went through and broke. And as a result, you start enjoying that harvest and you become re-energized. You start becoming more positive in your actions. Okay, you start, lifting that energetic vibe up to be one with your higher self. And that's, sometimes we have to go through those challenges. Sometimes we have to go through those obstacles in life to understand what the abundance is that we want to manifest later on down the road. And then, as you're going through that yoga class, maybe somebody notices something, about you in the way you're moving and the way your attitude is, right? And you start sharing that gift that you have with others to show them the light as they move forward on their spiritual path. And when you do that, you start to bring peace and satisfaction and gratitude for what you have, right? Thank you for providing this, this yoga class. Thank you for, giving me this challenge of facing this guardian, right? And as you do that, you become blessed. And the more blessings you have, the better life is moving forward. And when you can radiate those blessings and others see that, Spirit just bestows more riches upon you, gives you more of that abundance. That attitude brings you home, and your significant other sees a difference in you, both physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and psychologically. It's doing great for you, right? Your kids see a different you, okay? Your coworkers see a different you. You start seeing a different you when you wake up in the morning because of the work that you've been doing on that abundance. Same thing in your bank account, right? We can go through that model. Same thing in your relationships with your significant other, right? You become more enjoyable, and as a result, with your finances, boom, you start having more come in because now you're open. You're not weighing down the fear that's holding you back. And what does that do? That gives you success, that gives you wisdom, and gives you knowledge on your path, as you move forward. So that's today's card of the day, the Six of Bows in Abundance. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, share it with others, give me a thumbs up. And this is D for Spirit's Path. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care. God bless. Stay safe, everybody.